it's time for the magic ice cream from baking Yesteryear, and yeah, I'm pretty much making all of the ice creams at once. It's fine. No, okay. All the ice cream are made before the end of summer because it's before the end of August, even if it's like August 29th. It counts. It counts, and the only one I haven't done yet is the pumpkin one, but I think it's more of a fall thing, more fall treat, so I'm okay with that. And yeah, and by the way, it's raining outside. It's not ice cream weather, and yet here I am. I also made ice cream cones because I can buy them gluten free, so I made ice cream cones to eat my banana marlow. So that was interesting. I ate a lot of ice cream in the last week. It requires a package of raspberry jello. I think we all already know that jello as a thing, as a brand, is not something I have access to, or at least not cheap access to. But what I have is Basak one, which I got from an African store. I love it. And it's strawberry flavored because I prefer strawberry to raspberry. So strawberry it is. And I don't think the package is the same size. It's not. It's so not. So I'm supposed to use 200 milliliters of water for this one. And this one requires only 120 milliliters of thing. And this package is 100 grams, and the jello is supposed to be 85 grams. So I think the ratio is pretty much the same. Oh, I'm supposed to use 400 milliliters of water. It's interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to use the whole thing, I'm going to use 85 grams, and I'm going to use half a cup of boiling water. And I think it's going to be interesting. I don't know if this one already has sugar in it. It does have sugar. Ah, yeah, beetroot juice powder. Cool, that's natural dye. Nice. So I'm supposed to add 200 grams of granulated sugar. I think. Do normal jello have sugar in it already? I don't want to assume and end up with like a non-edible thing because there's so much sugar in it. I'm going to check. Have to do math for this. Just because jello is just an American thing. Sugar, gelatin, yeah. It does have sugar, so we're pretty much the same thing. I think the sugar that we add in the recipe is to balance out the milk and the cream that we're adding. So I'm going for it. Interesting. It's going to be interesting. So yeah, I'm preparing the jello. I'm adding the jello, the boiling water, the sugar, and then I add the milk and the vanilla. So let's do this. It kind of sucks that I won't be using the whole package, because then what I'm going to do with the last 15 grams? Ain't no way I'm using this. Ooh, smells good. Honestly, I'm gonna hang on to it, but I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it, you know? That's really not a lot of liquid. Thankfully, I'm making it because that's not a lot of water. Sugar we're doing down. I'm running out of sugar, which is not great. I don't think I have a cup. And I bet I don't have. Oh, I do. I have sugar. I'm lucky. I got some. I really hope it works. It doesn't fuck up, because of, not being the right jello. Because if it doesn't set properly, it's not gonna be ice cream, it's gonna suck. 3 cups whole milk. 700. Yeah, I'm going to do that in milliliter. I do not trust your American things. I'm going to do it the proper way. And a splash of vanilla. I'm running out of room. This is a problem. Why is there always vanilla in the damn thing? Maybe you could admit that maybe people don't like vanilla. It must happen sometimes. There are some kinky people that don't like vanilla. I simply cannot be the only one. Okay, I'll call that boiling. And inside I shouldn't do it on the book, but that shit I sell. There, a little better. It smells so good! Whisk smooth. Make sure there is no more grain of sugar. And cool a little because, pouring the boiling stuff, not boiling, but near boiling stuff on the buster cake, I don't think that was a good idea. But he told me wait 5 minutes. It was still super hot after 5 minutes. Pouring it directly on top of ice cream was dumb. Not something I wanted to do, but follow the recipe. If I redo it, which is possible because I think it's gonna be good, I will wait more than 5 minutes. Okay, it's smooth. Smooth enough. And I'm supposed to put it in the fridge. Or I'm in the fridge. This is going to be interesting. So I'm putting it for an hour. Hopefully it will have set a little. If not, I'm going to boil it back up. And we'll see then. Alright, let's make room and put this in the fridge. See you then. So I don't think my jello mix just works the same way jello works, because what I have is tapioca. So what I'm gonna do is put it back in my thing and I'm going to boil it for a while. I'm gonna keep some liquid out. You'd think I'm pissed, but honestly I'm not that surprised. When was the last time things worked out? That is my question. Now, I'm going to boil this. And I'm will start over. It does look a little better. So I'm going to call it good enough. Alright, see you once that's cold. So it's been cold for a while. I haven't had the time to do all the salmon lasagna. And it's a little jiggly, but it's still liquid. But I think it's the texture that I'm supposed to have. I just whipped my cream and I think I whipped it just too much because it started splitting. But it's okay. And now we fold, I guess. It's a bit of a mess. I'm not super convinced, but in the video he wasn't super convinced either, but it worked, so you know what, I'm going to take a leap of faith. Also, I already wasted ingredients, might as well go all the way. So I'm not going to fold stuff, you know, because it's just not going to work. Mix it lightly so it's all combined and put it in the freezer. And every once in a while I'm going to move it so it doesn't freeze like a block, doesn't make, you know, crystals. Okay, let's hope now. I will try to do that before tomorrow so I don't go to sleep, you know, with this half done. And then I'm going to go to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow morning. That's gonna be interesting. There's not enough room, so it actually moves. Why does it keep telling me to use 9 by 13 inches? Half of it is plenty enough. Alright, gonna try to keep that in the freezer while I still close it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, it's the next day, and what for the rest of the world it's like late afternoon. It's still very much morning for me, so we're having ice cream for breakfast because I can. The sherbet, because apparently it's a sherbet, although I don't know what is the difference between a sherbet and an ice cream if the sherbet has cream in it. Maybe ice cream has to be custard based. I don't remember if the banana marlow was called a sherbet or an ice cream. I'm gonna check, the book is ready. That's the whole point of having it at the book. I don't have to like check like a website or something. Banana Marlow 115. It's called an ice cream. So what is the difference? I do not know. By the way, I checked because I was looking for a way to use both the evaporated milk that I have and the Oreos that I still have and I don't really intend to eat. And so I started by the end and went back because Oreos were invented pretty late and not in the 1910s. So you know, went. And first I didn't find recipes for either the evaporated milk or the Oreos that I could do. And secondly, apparently I did most of the 70s in this book. I don't know, maybe it's my favorite decade, or maybe it was just luck, I don't know, but I did most of it. So yeah, this sherbet has been thawing for 30 minutes as instructed. It is still rock solid. I only agitated it like 3 times last night because I had to go to bed. Because I was tired and I had a vet appointment today. Again. So it's pretty much ice. Which honestly is good because, by the way, it's called ice cream and it's magic ice cream. It's categorized as a sherbet. I feel lied to. So yeah, by the way, my cat is not fine, but it's not cancer, so it could be worse. I was very scared that it wouldn't not, solidify, and then I realized it was stupid because it was mostly water and water freezes solid, so it did freeze solid. I just don't know if the texture is going to be ice or not. Oh, it's sweet. Not necessarily in a great way. I mean, it's fine. But like sweet and creamy. Much more than anything else. I really expected to have like, I don't know, a taste that was just not sugar and cream, Guess I was wrong. I was actually super excited to eat it last night because I'm sure it will be great right next to the banana marlow, which I still have a lot of. I mean, it is, but it's just sickeningly sweet. Was a pretty simple recipe for ice cream out of Jello. Shouldn't have high hopes for it. It is. It's fine. Alright. I will see you soon. Probably next week. Maybe not. For something that is hopefully not ice cream because I'm kinda getting sick of it. Also, most of this week is going to be raining and cold. So ice cream just does not hit the spot. This summer has been pretty wild weather-wise, so ice cream just was not really the first thing I reached out for. Contrary to like the past few years, we did not have like huge heat waves that lasted for 3 weeks. We had one, but it was not that bad. And also I was sick for most of it, which means I wasn't that hot, which is pretty great actually. So yeah, ice cream was not exactly the thing I reached most for. Usually I don't even eat ice cream all that much. And so considering like 5 different ice cream recipes planned for this summer, they just did not happen until now. It has almost like a flour taste. There isn't flour in it. I'm still gonna do the pumpkin ice cream because it sounds amazing. And also I want to know if I can actually make custard based ice cream without a churner by doing the same thing as the sherbet, agitating it. I'm going to do it early in the day so I can have really a lot of time to agitate it. Worth a try. But after that I'm kind of done with ice cream. Like, I have the Oreos and I was like, yeah, I could do cookies and cream ice cream in it. And my brain was like, stop. We need to stop with the ice cream. You don't even eat it. So I'm not going to do ice cream. I was thinking maybe let them eat gluten-free cake as made an Oreo based no bake cheesecake, so maybe that will work with it. She's a slut and she's American, so she has gluten-free ice cream. Gluten-free Oreos. I only call her a slut because I'm jealous. don't take it personally. So I have to make them, and they kind of suck. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing after that. Another pumpkin ice cream. I'm not psychologically ready for it and do not have the room for it. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to cover this, put it in a freezer safe container. I'm gonna go garden. And I'll see you soon. Where there's a whip, there's a way. We don't wanna go to work today, but the Lord of the Lash says nay, nay, nay. We're gonna work all day, all day, all day. Where there's a whip, there's a way.